Hey there guys, what is going on? Tyler here with your Movie Fix, and I'm here with just a little smidget of some more Batman v Superman news. Now, it is no mistake that the marketing is now in full swing for this movie, as we saw with those clips they released last night at the football game of those new TV spots, which were absolutely awesome. I don't know if you guys saw that one, especially with Alfred and Batman. Phenomenal. But now we have a little bit more. We have some images that came out from Empire Magazine's March edition of this year. Now we have just a couple of pictures here, some new snippets from the movie, which I want to talk about real quick and just analyze them just a little bit, with one in particular kind of a big clue for what is to come. First up, we have this picture here of Bruce Wayne with the cowl off. Now, I could have swore they got Ben Affleck to play this role, but Jesus fucking Christ, look at this guy. That is Bruce Wayne himself. That is absolutely awesome. And like I said, in that clip we got last night with Bruce talking to Alfred, we really get to see the reason why Zack cast Ben in this role. I think he is going to do absolutely awesome. That was a really powerful, really intense moment that we got. And we got to see so much emotion in just a little snippet of that clip from Ben Affleck. But goddamn, look at this. That is Bruce Wayne right there with the cowl off. Love seeing that this is a used suit, that this has seen some shit, so it's going to be really cool. Next up, nothing too new here, just another little bit of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman there, using her bracers to block the blast here. Very classic Wonder Woman pose. We've seen that a million times in the books and plenty of Wonder Woman marketing with comics and stuff like that, but that is a very classic, iconic pose for Wonder Woman. Could be that little bit where we see her blocking and then there's that big blast in the trailer. I'm so convinced that whole thing is a misdirect in the trailers, but yeah, like I said, nothing really too new here, just Gal looking awesome as Wonder Woman. Next up in this picture, really simple, just Bruce Wayne. We see him visiting like the Wayne grave sites. Again, this is very in line with the comics where the Waynes kind of have their own building out on the manor where they bury all the family members, and we get to see that. We see Benjamin Wayne, Laura Wayne, a couple of names that we can't see, and there's plenty of speculation that we're going to be seeing a Jason Todd, or maybe, hopefully not, a Dick Grayson grave here in this scene. So that'll be really cool. We knew this was going to be coming. We've seen other set pictures and set photos, a couple of videos of things like that where Bruce is here. I'm sure this is going to play out as a emotional scene in the movie. So this is the big one. This is the one I really wanted to talk about, and I kind of wanted to save this for a prediction video for the movie, but it kind of got moved up with this image, and we get this little bit of Batman and Superman squaring off. Cool, we've seen that. That's not what I'm interested in. What I'm interested in is seeing this post-apocalyptic scene right here, where we have Batman standing on a cliff looking down at probably Metropolis and Gotham. This is what's interesting. Now, if you look past the cliff there, you can see something kind of written in the sand. Now, that is unmistakable that is Darkseid's Omega symbol. That is very synonymous. That symbol is very, very synonymous with Darkseid and the parademons and stuff. So now we know that what Bruce was seeing in his vision and his nightmares, it has been confirmed that those are nightmares. This isn't a vision from Wonder Woman. That is a reoccurring nightmare throughout the film of Batman trying to imagine what it would be like if Superman became this tyrant. And now we know that it has something to do with Darkseid. And those were parademons that we got. Now, I imagine that they may tweak the parademons come Justice League, but I think that this is nothing more than just a tease for Darkseid. I think they're going to go ahead and go with him for Justice League. Maybe not part 1, but part 2. Maybe part 1 is leading into that. But I think this is also a pretty big Easter egg of a couple of Superman stories. From the 1980s Man of Steel run, there's actually a bit where Superman goes to Apocalypse and he kind of loses control of his mind, and Darkseid gains dominion over him, and he uses Superman as a champion to go take over planets and things like that. So I think the whole thing that we've seen with Superman walking down in the chamber and taking off the mask from Batman, it's all one big Easter egg of that story, and also of Superman, the Darkseid, which is also another story where what if Superman was raised by Darkseid, I believe. But yeah, this does confirm that Darkseid has some kind of influence on the movie, and probably going forward into Justice League. That is very exciting to me. Who knows what they're going to do? I don't think we are going to see Darkseid. I don't think they'll do that. But this is definitely leading into it for Justice League, which is very exciting for all of us DC fans. But I just think that's absolutely awesome. We're getting Darkseid and the parademons. And just those Easter eggs to those very iconic stories with Superman. That is really, really cool. So guys, these are some awesome new images. Comment down below, what do you think of them? What do you think of Darkseid's inclusion, or at least allusion to him in Batman v Superman? And what do you think about them using him for the Justice League movies? Alright guys, that's it for now. This has been your Movie Fix. I will see you on the next video.